Good morning. It's been a minute since I have been doing videos on Facebook. So I tried to come live and I had some technical glitches. So anyway, I'm going to record this and then post it onto my Facebook page. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Hara line. Some of you may be familiar with this term, Hara line. Some of you may not be. This checking the Hara line and making repairs to the Hara line is something that I include with my Reiki sessions. It's typically done the first time I see a new client. Sometimes if there are some repairs, I might recheck it on your next visit. But the Hara line is a multi-dimensional line of energy. And it's like a tube that runs through us. It's what connects us to the earth and what connects us to the universe or God or spirit or source, whatever you'd like to call it. All of your chakras plug into the Hara line. And so it's like a tube of energy. Just imagine like a paper towel roll that runs through your body up and down. And our energy moves back and forth like this in it. Okay, well, there's energy coming up, there's energy coming down. And what can happen is that Hara line can get damaged. It can get broken. It can be disconnected. Oftentimes it can happen through like some kind of traumatic experience. It can happen when you're having surgeries or physical illnesses. It happens with addictions. And, it can happen for any reason, but those are the real things that we look for. If there's been anything like that in the past, that's really a sign of that there could be something wrong with the Hara line. Not wrong, but, something that needs to be repaired in the Hara line. So what happens when we get these little damaged pieces in our Hara line is that when you have a Reiki session, it feels like it won't hold for very long. It lasts for a little while, and then you kind of start sliding back. And sometimes that is because of a problem in the Hara line. And so through these different experiences, we might get holes in our Hara line. We might just have some contortions, like sometimes it'll be very flexible and bendy. There might be a bulge or a divot. Sometimes there's a tear, and sometimes it's completely disconnected. If it's disconnected, that's typically at the level just below your feet or the level just above your crown. And so if I start checking the Hara line before we start our Reiki session, and I'm not getting any movement at the feet, that's an indication that there's something there, that there's some kind of disconnection. Because what will happen is as I move up and I check each of the chakras, I'm not going to get much movement at all. And sometimes it's somewhere else along your body, especially like in the case of a surgery. If you've had a surgery, that area of your body may have some damage to the Hara line. And so the chakras right around that will be very weak. So anyway, first visit, we're going to check your Hara line. I am going to examine it. I'm going to make any repairs that we need. Typically, we only need to repair it that one time. Now, that doesn't mean that if you continue to go through these experiences that you can re-damage your Hara line or have some new problems pop up. But typically, once a repair is made, that repair is going to hold, okay? So your second visit, I just ask you to remind me if we did any repairs in your Hara line, and I'm going to just recheck them and confirm that the repair is holding and staying steady. So once we get those repairs made, our energy will start moving in that back and forth fashion again through that metaphysical tube. So this is something that a lot of Reiki practitioners do not offer. Some do. A lot of people don't even know about the Hara line. So it's not always common knowledge. I've never been in a class of all the different Reiki classes I've I've taken, there's only been one class that I've heard about, the Hara line. And that's when I took the class on the Hara line. And so it's something that, your practitioner may or may not know how to deal with. And you can certainly have them reach out to me. I can tell them more about it, or come see me. I would love to work with you. My name is Carrie Wade, and I am a Reiki master teacher. I do the traditional Usui Reiki, which is the most common type of Reiki. I am also a Karuna Reiki 2 practitioner and a Holy Fire Reiki master teacher. So I do a lot of different types of Reiki. I have been doing Reiki since 2004. I absolutely love it. My office is in Chandler, Arizona. I also do remote sessions. I do a lot of remote sessions. Reiki is energy. Everything is energy, and we can do these energetically. We don't have to be in the same room. If you do come to my office, I'm in my office right now, by the way. Oops, sorry, I just bumped my camera. My office is at Arizona Avenue and Ryan Road in Chandler. And I love to work with you hands-on. I also love to do the distance healing. So you can check out my website, carriewade.com. I work by appointment only, so please schedule an appointment for your session. And you can also schedule a complimentary discovery call if you're not sure what you need, because I also do emotion code and body code and yoga nidra and hypnotherapy and some other stuff. So check out my website, set up a discovery call if you have any questions, or make an appointment to come for a Reiki session. Okay, good to see you. Love and light to you. Bye.